the schemes of service. These are statutory documents for conditions of service in the public sector. These documents are there, and for you to move from one level to the other, what we call conversion, from one particular cadre to the other, they call it conversion. You need to do a conversion. And that conversion stipulates for HND holders, you need to do the bridging program, which is the PGD, and the masters for you to move on. That is what is obtainable now. Again, I also want us to understand the fact that this issue of dichotomy has been severally discussed with Federal Ministry of Education. And the last council decision on it was that Ministry of Education, National Board of Technical Education, and National University Commission should all come together with a view to reviewing the curriculum of HND holders to make it the same with bachelor's degree, or what they call the B.Tech. And this was taken as far back as 2018, and we are still awaiting that. The Office of the Head of Service is just the chairman of the National Council on Establishments, made up of head of service of the Federation and other states in the country. So for us to realistically address this position, we need to go back and ensure that the right things are done. One, ensure that the appropriate resolutions of the National Council on Establishment is obtained on the matter. And secondly, NUC, NBTE should come together and develop a curriculum that will be up to date and the same instead of reinventing the wheel. I thank you.
It will be honorable for this House to know that we from the Polytechnic sector, we wrote the same entry examination with our counterparts in the universities. And on no ground should we be discriminated against. I just want to read out the justification of HND as an equivalent of B.Sc. 1, same entry requirement, 5 credit pass, including English and mathematics. I'd like to state again that gone are days when we used to write MPCE and UTME differently. Now it has been unified. We call it Unified Tertiary Matriculation Examination. And that tells you that if you don't pass that, you cannot gain entry into either university or polytechnic. Secondly, same 5 years course duration of study. We did 2 years for HND, 2 years HND, and 1 year compulsory IT. Remember, SciWest for 4 months is inclusive. So what knowledge are you talking about that we don't have in the polytechnic sector? Ratio 70:30 practical and theory curriculum for HND as against ratio 60:40 theory practical curriculum for B.Sc. Same professional and international examinations. You can refer to ICANN. We write the same ICANN examination, and nobody has complained that polytechnic products are found wanting or lagging in these examinations. Same civil service, decorum please. Same civil service promotion examination. Sir, you would agree with me that there have never been any time in this country where they set different examinations for HND holders and B.Sc holders. They write the same promotion examinations, even in the civil service. So why discriminating against ourselves?
The first bill is a bill for an act to abolish and prohibit discrimination between first degrees and higher national diplomas for the purpose of employment in Nigeria and other matters connected therewith. It is our collective desire and shared legislative values for camaraderie in the Senate to make the education sector vibrant through proactive legislation and more pragmatic and value-oriented, while ensuring a system that is more robust, affordable, and accessible to the socialization of the teeming Nigerian youth. Education as catalyst for research and innovation, an innovative solution for sustainable development, and as an enabler for building student morals while preparing them for future challenges. Require improvement from time to time to ensure utilization of both human and natural resources for the citizen better standard of living. The Senate will not relent on its oath and will continue to show credibility in its leadership and inclusiveness in its legislation to change the existing narrative built around education sector for better delivery of education and tertiary institutions and services.